We're here at my truck, Sally Mae. Got her on the dyno. We'll try and see what she does. We got the new Blueprint Engine's 400 cubic inch engine in here with a huge transmission, turbo 400 with a manual valve body. Running way the fuck better already, just over the three that was in there. This engine did come with a dyno sheet. The dyno sheet said it puts out 514 horsepower and 519 foot-pounds of torque. They're turning. Just going to check to see how square it is on the dyno here. I say the back looks like it's pretty even. It looks like it's pretty even. Oh yeah, for everybody that joined in, please start dropping some comments. Like I said, we're just trying to get everything set up, ready to make the pulls. But this is Sally Mae with her brand new 400 cubic inch engine that's supposed to be putting out 519 foot-pounds of torque from Blueprint Engines. Got a huge transmission with a turbo 400 manual valve body. Oh. Doing some basic pulls to make sure we got all the stuff in the right ranges before we full send it. Oh yeah, y'all. Come on. Damn, we hit double digits for 2 seconds. Thank you there, Larry. I appreciate it, buddy. I built this truck myself. I've owned it since 1998. She was originally black. Getting ready to see the real numbers get thrown up there here in a minute, y'all. Just hang loose. Enjoy that American muscle rumble. Oh yeah. Nothing beats American V8, buddy. That's all I can say. I don't know. Japanese four-cylinder is pretty badass. Not gonna lie. Sorry, I guess I started this a little bit early. We're not quite ready to start with the full pulls yet. Peter's still in there doing his thing, doing some computer tuning. Yeah, we'll walk around that way and just see what's going on. This is fuel injected. Feel that shit in your chest. So this has got an Edelbrock ProFlow 2 fuel injection system kit. However, the only thing original from the kit is the intake manifold, the throttle body, and the fuel rails. I've had to upgrade the fuel injectors and the ECM. We did reuse the harness out of the Edelbrock kit. That's what we're here to find out, Bob. I'll tell you. The engine came with a dyno sheet that said it's 514 horsepower and 519 foot-pounds of torque. But we're going to see what it's actually making here at the wheels. It's a blueprint engine, 400 cubic inch motor. It's got their heads, cam. It's basically their bigger, better version of the original 400. Yeah, originally the truck was black. I've actually owned this truck since 1998. It's actually got a QA1 full coilover suspension, front and rear, rack and pinion steering, fuel injected, fuel cell, roll bar, racing seats, 5-point harness. Yeah. It's how they made my baby. I got this thing tattooed on my back. We'll be getting some numbers here shortly too. Like I said, we're just trying to get everything worked out to make sure that the fuel ranges are going to be in the correct parameters. when it gets run up. That to make sure that the timing is not going to go too far. Again, everything is computer controlled now, so you know. That's gay. I don't want no dumbass shit up here. Hold on. Fuck dumbass Q&A. What tastes like water? Man, fuck that. Now that we're changing a few things. Crazy how much smoother it is, ain't it? A lot smoother, right? Got our big TV screen up there. That's where the dyno shit will be going once we get to that point. I appreciate everybody coming in and checking out what we're doing. Please drop a comment, talk to us. Sorry if it's a little bouncy. I'm actually holding the camera with my hands. Truck's so wide, she barely fits on the dyno. Thank you to whoever the one person is that keeps fucking hanging out. I appreciate the fuck out of you. Everybody else got them short ass attention spans that only last about fucking 5 seconds. She got a 6,000 red line, so Peter's trying to get that worked out. In case anybody wants any tuning done, Peter Florence with pftuning.com. specializes in mega squirts. Basically, this is now running on the mega squirt ECU. I'm not a real computer savvy guy, but the Mega Squirt is one of the easier computer systems to deal with, especially when it comes to engine tuning. Uh-oh, what'd you just do? Oh, okay. Yeah, just put it in neutral. Sorry about that. Y'all just hang tight. We'll be getting the pulls here in just a minute. Like I said, Peter's just trying to get everything tuned to where the engine ain't going to go stupid lean or anything like that. When we go to full RPM. Like I said, y'all be seeing the numbers live here in just a few minutes. I do apologize for making y'all wait, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be well worth it. Woo! We got Miata out here, we got Land Rover. Get the fuck out of the way in case something happens. Alright, we're getting close. Getting real close. Let's see. What did it come on with? What did it come on with? What did it do? What did it do? Alright, we can already see what it did. Alright, what do we got? What Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which one is the torque and which one's the horsepower. Okay, horsepower is the top one. It said they put down 295 to the wheels and 304 horsepower, which is quite disappointing. You hear all kinds of different numbers. You know, the engine was supposed to put out 500 horsepower, 520 foot-pounds of torque. And then you hear about, you know, transmission power loss, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Trying to see where it's at for 3,000. Okay, 2,500 RPM. It picked up, flat-toed. I think we had a little slippage going on. Peter's back there tightening down the straps. Oh, we're adding the strap across the back. Push down on it in some more. Basically, we had some major slippage going on. I believe that's what this line right here is showing. Like, you see how it gets up here and then it starts falling off? That means it's slipping. Like before, it was doing real good with the last engine, and then it would start slipping right about here. So we're slipping further out, but it's still slipping. We may have to do the pulls in third gear just to keep it slipping down. We're trying second first. The fuck was that? Alright, y'all, we're getting ready to make our second pull. Damn it, ran into the door. So we made our first pull. We put down 304 to the wheels. But it was slipping, so we're going to try and see what we get now. I'm guessing Peter's making some changes. Yep, Peter's making changes. Y'all hang tight. We're going to be doing our second pull here in just a minute. I was going to show y'all. We already made one pull, but it was slipping a little bit. That top green line on the bottom, that's just showing that it was actually slipping, so we put on an extra strap. Getting ready to make some pulls now. Peter in there playing with a computer. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to make another pull. Back up here to the doorway. Go! Woo! Yeah! Alright, let's see what we got this time. Alright. I can't tell if that slipped more or less. But looks like the horsepower went up to 329. And 324 foot-pounds of torque. So we're going the right direction. Looks like there's still a little bit of slippage. But the numbers look like they picked up quite a bit right out of the gate. And all the way through. Does that mean it's still slipping right there?
So is this gear ratio different than the old?
Nope.
So we're still slipping a lot.
Yeah.
I thought these were done in the third drive.
It might have been. Like if you want to do one in drive, see what it does.
It's probably kicked down anyway.
No, it's manual valve body. It won't
kick down?
No. Whatever gear it's in is where it's going to stay.
Okay.
Unless you shift it otherwise, that's where it stays. So, I mean, that's what I thought. Like this was indicating is that slippage here. So you're saying all this is slipping?
This is probably the right gear ratio here.
Yeah.
Because it starts out
right about there.
Yeah, so that's probably right around there. So this is probably decent power.
I mean, it's definitely better than the first pull.
Oh yeah, look at steering torque.
Oh yeah. Well, they should, like, according to the dyno sheet that they gave me, it should be like a flat line for the torque.
Oh yeah. So torque curve.
The torque curve is the top one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the torque curve is pretty flat. That looks about right.
It's flat to 52.
Yeah.
Is that what you expected about that?
Yeah. It's like they say right around like 4,800, which it's about 4,800. They say it starts falling off a little bit.
Yeah.
Torque wise. So yeah, I mean that looks about right.
Looks like what it should.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll try it and drive and see if it's any better.
Yeah, that'll work.
It's nice.
Yeah, no, this is dope. It's a whole lot better than me having to run over there and try and like get all up close on it and see the little ass screen. All right, we're gonna do a pull and drive. We've done 2 in second. To see if it improves the slippage and or the horsepower numbers overall. So if anybody in here watching happens to know, like, how much horsepower loss should be expected when using an automatic transmission. Thank you, Gabe. Because, you know, I've heard anything from 20% up to 40%. And honestly, looking at the numbers that I'm seeing here and knowing what the dyno sheet said that I got with the engine, it looks like it's closer to a fucking 40% loss. Not because the engine or the dyno sheet that I got with the engine said 514 horsepower and 519 foot-pounds of torque, or that might be reversed, but either way, 500 and 500. And right now we're getting like 327, 329, so that's working out pretty right mathematically. But let's see, 10% loss would be 50 horsepower, 20 would be 100 horsepower, 40% loss would be 200 horsepower, which seems to be exactly what we have. So, for everybody that's out there wondering how much you're going to lose using an automatic, it would appear 40% is the correct amount. So if you got 500 at the flywheel, it means you're going to have around 350 at the wheels. All right, so here goes the pull and drive. Well, G-Money, as you already well know, fucking AI is wrong most of the time. At least they are in this instance, that I know. I don't know, we'll see here. It said 18% loss. I don't think that's accurate, but we'll see. Well, it made a little better power, 333 and 334. Look better overall, like the slippage?
I think it doesn't drive.
Yeah.
Before, because that's
Okay.
the gear ratio. Still slipping a lot, so you have way more torque here than you think you do.
Okay. I see, the only other thing I can think to do is, like, I could sit in the bed. I mean, you know, I'm only 150 pounds.
I'm going to tighten the straps some more.
Okay. Let's try and tighten them down just a little bit more. Gabe says hi, Peter.
Okay.
First thing Peter asked me, G-Money, was, did you get them damn seats wired up? And I had to tell him how you wired up that one motor.
Horsepower was around 6, is what they predicted.
Yep, 6,100.
What's that?
6,100. They said it was a red line.
A little rich up here, so I need to pull some fuel out.
Okay.
So it probably will be in that right around there.
350 or so?
It sure looks like it.
Okay.
Well, I think it's been going more power. We have to play with the existing dog.
Okay. All right, cool.
Each is going to be about 6,400.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I mean, like, according to what they gave me, this looks very similar, like the shapes of the curve and everything, so everything seems to be moving all in the right direction, Peter. I mean, I would love to get the loss down to around 20%. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I could definitely live with something around 400 horsepower at the wheels. Okay. You say you ain't even played with the timing at all yet. And you haven't played with the timing at all yet.
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get the air bars running.
Yeah.
It's probably hard to ride this whole throttle on the tree.
It's not that. Yeah, I've only hit it like once or twice.
Yeah, because it's fast.
Yeah. No, it's fast. All right, so Peter has not gotten to playing with the timing yet, so hopefully we'll be able to get to squeeze the rest of that power out. For everybody joining real quick, we'll just show y'all real fast. Oh, never mind. Screen's down. So far we're up to 333 horsepower and 334 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. Just trying to get the AFR tables, the air fuel ratio tables, correct. We're in the process of getting ready to start fiddling with the timing. See if we can't get this thing really screaming.
So you have your red line set to 6,500. Is that still a good number?
I would set it to 61.
61?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how this part goes, G-Money. Sitting around, wait, sit around, wait. Fiddle with stuff, sit around, wait. Peter's in there fiddling with stuff now. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we're probably going to be here for a minute if you want to come out. I'm sure we can go find something cool to do afterwards. Peter's in there working his magic, punching them damn computer numbers in. I'm glad to finally be getting this shit done. Had to drive this thing around for fucking 500 miles, being all gentle and nice. Was all scared to fucking be able to hit it because I knew it won't tune quite right. Now the AFRs are all been tweaked. Peter's going to start playing with the timing, see if we can't get these horsepower numbers up to where they really should be. For everybody tuning in, the last pull, we got 333 horsepower and 334 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. Getting ready to make another pull here in a second. Well, not a second, as soon as Peter gets done doing his computer thing there. Alright, looks like we're about ready to do something. Let me step back. Peter still had the brake on. Oh, come on, man. Okay. All right, let me step back. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, looks like that time max power 335 and 336 torque. See what happened there? That's just where you let off? Yeah, that's 6,000. I see, that looks like it's almost better. That looks better. The slippage?
Yeah, it's better. I think if you stand with tailgate while I tighten the strap, I can get one more quick one.
All right, so we're gonna go back here and add my fat ass to the tail or to the bumper. While we try and strap it down some more. Okay. So we got it strapped down even tighter. I feel like there should be a bunch of clowns and monkeys running around here. It's such a circus! Step back to the doorway. All the people that came in here and watched this video, not a single person hit the like button. What the fuck? Looks like we got, looks like right around 335 and 338 that time. But it's still got that tiny bit of slip down there. It is what it is. I don't think we got nothing around here that we can put in the back with enough weight. I know my 150-pound ass ain't gonna make a difference.
Yeah, so it's pretty much on, laying on top.
I got you.
I want to make an ignition change now.
Okay.
Take out 2 degrees.
Take out 2?
Minus, see where it's sensitive.
Okay. Alright, so we're at like 335, 338. Peter says he's going to take out 2 degrees of timing to see what happens. See if it likes that better or if it likes a little bit more timing. Oh man. So right now she's putting down 335 to the wheels horsepower wise and 338 torque. The printout from Blueprint Engine said the engine puts out 518 torque and 514 horsepower. So going through an automatic transmission, it would seem that it's close to a 40% power loss. Again, we are going to play with the timing a little bit here just to see what can be done. See if we get a little bit more power out of it by taking it away or adding a little bit. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I can't tell which one is which. Looks like I lost a little bit. Maybe try to go the other direction.
Timing bit down there.
Oh, he wants less timing down here, but more up there.
No, what? This is the last drop.
Okay, so he wants that timing back then.
That's like noise. I don't think that really matters.
Yeah, I mean, just
Somewhere 34 degrees.
that's what they said to do.
That seems like what it likes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that back.
Okay, so you put it down to 32?
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what, try one run at 36 just to see what it does.
Okay.
Just to see.
If they like it up here.
Yeah. Well, I got a feeling it's going to like it all the way from
Probably.
here out.
Probably.
Yeah. Just that I know that 36 has always been the number on all the other small blocks. Let's just see what it does. All right, even though nobody's watching, we're going to be trying 36 degrees now. We were at 34, went down to 32. Now we're going to see what 36 degrees does. Trying it now on 36 degrees. Dyno running 36 degrees of timing. Yeah! Alright, let's see what that one does. It definitely sounded better at the top end. Sounded like it wound up faster too. The green one? Yeah, 340, 339. Yeah. I mean, that's 340 and 340. All right, since ain't nobody else watching, we're going to call it a day. Thank y'all for watching.